1901, King Chulalongkorn granted the Royal Charter, establishing the Royal Bangkok Sports Club. Our club was born from horse racing, the sport of kings. For more than 100 years, our club's track and golf courses have been jewels in the crown of central Bangkok. The spirit of our club is reflected in our history. From our beginning, we've introduced Western sports to Thai society, with our golf club membership open to both Thais and foreigners. By 1904, horse racing at the club was well established. Thais and foreigners ran horses under different colours. The races included competing for a King's Gold Cup presented by the King himself. Soon, facilities for other sports were planned. The club envisioned that it should be one of the very best sports clubs in the East. In 1905, wickets were set up and players took to the cricket pitch. Cricket was the first intramural sport played between club teams and other clubs in the region. In 1906, we opened our golf course, one of the first in Thailand. In 1907, our first rugby football teams began scoring goals. Since 1909, squash games have been reverberating through our halls. 1910 marked the first Chiang Mai Challenge Cup. It's still played every year, one of the oldest squash competitions in the world. In 1911, the club introduced to Siam a dazzling age of innovation. The first aircraft ever seen in Thailand took to the air from our grounds. From 1913 to 1914, our club's grounds served as the country's first military airfield. In 1950, the club expanded with the completion of a new clubhouse. It was marked by a gala event attended by King Wachirawut. The king himself, a football fan, began arranging matches. He would be one of Thailand's greatest sports advocates. In 1933, Thailand's first Olympic-sized pool was opened on our grounds. The pool was enormously popular. It led the transition of the club from being largely a men's facility to one for families. In 1978, to meet the steadily growing demand for membership, we grew our facilities by adding a second location, the Polo Club. The membership was opened to all RBSC, as well as Polo Club members. In 1979, a lawn bowls section was established to satisfy enthusiasts. In the 1980s, billiards gained popularity. By 2000, the club had grown to a roster of more than 9,000 names. In 2004, work was completed on our modern Ratchakrita sports complex. Today, Royal Bangkok Sports Club is Thailand's premier destination for sports and exclusive fellowship. We look forward to seeing you here in our roles as athletes and as citizens on and off the field.